But thanks for coming on.
Wait, can we finish it with? Can we finish the podcast with? Kaz, can we?
Yes, we can, baby. Yes, we can, baby. Kaz, I know you're watching this, and you'll be on this couch as well soon. Do you understand? Like, oh,
Toby's the biggest player in there, and like when I saw them face to face, they were the ones like when I was going down, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm asking them for advice. And then when they go on outside, now they're just screaming like, now you're playing up to the cameras.
Right.
Now you're playing up to the cameras to try to get, and putting me down.
Right.
Nah, I don't rate that.
Mad. I did actually get you something for your birthday.
No,
Yes, I did.
No, you're gassing.
I mean, I might just going it right now. Like before. Yeah,
Who'd you like better, me or Chloe? Oh. Oh.
Can I do hip dip D?
I don't like that, yeah.
I hate that.
I like being dependent on myself.
Exactly.
See? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't like me enough.
What can I say?
You didn't like me enough.
I didn't like you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to say it to your face that I didn't.
If I was going to go chat to a girl, you would boost yourself up. You wouldn't push the relationship down to make you seem good. That is the whole...
No, you wouldn't do that.
These people that do that, I just don't understand
You don't
them.
rate that.
I don't rate that. But
Happy days. Happy days. Happy days. We ready? Why does it say 13 minutes? Oh, wait, that's just the time. Wow, sorry. Sorry.
I just say 13 minutes.
Wow. Not me trying to act bad. This is why I don't do stuff like this. I just do it on my own.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow. Okay, let me know when you guys are ready. We can just cut that out. We'll cut that out.
No, keep it in, man. Keep it in.
I'm trying to act like I'm some technical. Woo.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, welcome back to the podcast, the Murad Muradi podcast. I'm here with a Love Island legend. A Love Island legend.
Legend.
Yes, a Love Island legend. He came onto the show. Nobody knew that he would have the journey that he has had. And he came out and was in the finale and came second with Chloe. I have Toby, who has graced me with his presence, guys. Like,
thank you for having me, man.
like, I'm just gonna pretend to clap. There's no one in the studio. but
I'll clap with you.
Can you guys clap,
Clap with
please?
you.
Thanks, guys. Woo! How you been?
Yeah, I'm good. It's
You're
been good.
looking like dapper. Like, this is a
Stop, man.
outfit.
Stop,
The
man.
Balenciaga. Like this is good. I wish we
Yeah.
had a little camera here just to give you a little shoe cam, but we don't. But like,
I love shoes, innit?
Huh?
That's my problem. That's like my problem, shoes.
and where's this outfit from?
Boohoo man.
Boohoo man
Yeah.
and Balenciaga shoes.
Yeah.
Cute. So, how have you been?
I've been good, man. It's just a blessing coming out of Love Island.
Like, have you watched yourself back?
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
What?
Nah. I can't do it, man. I
Not
started
even one episode.
the first episode. I watched the first episode and I was
Right.
like, this is so boring. Like,
Right.
I know what's gonna happen. It's like watching a movie over and over again.
So you have no idea how they were not like you're well aware of how you come across, of course, as of now, because you had a journey and people didn't like you at first with the
Yeah.
cat stuff, and then you were with Chloe, and then obviously Abigail, and then Mary.
Yeah.
But when you were obviously deciding which girl you'd like, and of
Yeah.
course you leave another girl, did you think at any point that I'm going to be disliked on the outside? Or
Well,
were you worried about that?
I
Then
feel like the first week you're worried. I think every single person in there is worried. You're like, how am I viewed? What am I like?
Right.
But then I deeped, they can edit what you are.
Right.
So it's gonna be you. They can't make anything up if you haven't done it. So I was like, you know what? I don't know what they're showing. I might as well throw myself 100% into this, or I'm gonna fake it. And if I fake it, then I'm gonna get found out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was probably the worst thing you could probably do, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just feel like I was at one point I was thinking, is this guy faking it or playing up to the cameras? But then as time went on,
I just went off impulses. Like, you know what? Today this is how I feel. Today this is what I feel. Thinking, who am I best with? It was a mad journey.
like you had no idea because you were entered in from the beginning.
But I told them at the start I had no idea. I think that's why they said, you know what, just throw this guy on an island. Like I have no idea with relationships. Like this is literally new for me. I've never had a relationship. I'm gonna just throw myself in. And they're like, you know what, just get this guy in, I guess.
And you just went from there right to the finale. Like,
No, I don't think it was as easy as that.
like
Right.
it was a whole journey.
The whole journey.
It was a whole journey. But I just feel like you did what nobody else has done on the show, which is why I said I introduced you as a Love Island legend, because there was nobody in the predicament that has been with a girl, drops them or leaves them and wants to go with somebody else and then is continued on the show. Normally they're hated on and they want to get
Yeah.
voted out or they get dumped quite quickly. They're the least favorite couple. But I feel like you pivoted very well, and just the way you did it,
Yeah.
and the fact that, of course, wasn't forced, just yourself, being impulsive. We've never seen something like that before. And I feel like, you know, as the show progresses, a lot of the stuff can become manufactured. But I feel like the way you were is something that we've never seen before.
Oh,
So
thanks,
I just
man.
think that in itself is a reason for why the show was successful, because I genuinely feel like you carried the show on your back.
Oh, do you?
110%. I feel like you're one, not obviously you're not the
Yeah,
only one,
of course.
but there was like, obviously like a very small handful
Yeah.
of like 2 to 5 people, two to 4 people, and I feel like you were genuinely one of them. And I just feel like
Thanks.
the way that there was like some tease at the end of the episode, and like you're feeling Abigail, or then like, you know, you're feeling Mary. I'm just thinking, where is this guy going? At this point, we were just laughing.
My head is with Chloe.
Yeah, because like in real life, as much as the fairy tale and all that,
Right.
you don't just get with one person. You're like, oh, you know what, that person is for me. You know what I mean? Done.
Right.
Some people like you'll be like with one person, but you're still testing here and there. But this time you're just seen. You're like you're showing everything. So I feel like you're just navigating through the dark, especially just there,
Basically, you had no lights on. You were
Yeah.
just going from
just like that,
like,
and then just finally found the door. You know what I mean?
based on your experience, would you do the show again?
If
mean,
I could go
obviously
back in
you're
time,
single,
yeah. If
yeah.
I go back in time,
Violet Chloe.
if I go back in time and I saw my former self, I'd be like, yeah, go for it, do it, 100%.
110%.
Yeah, because like I enjoyed it. It was
you
fun.
nervous?
Was I nervous?
Like when you like first, like when everything was confirmed and you were going on,
You know what?
I would be bricking it.
No. I thought that as well, but it happens so fast. You can't be nervous. Like nerves don't build up yet because they keep you on a like need to know basis.
Right.
So you're always thinking you don't want to give yourself the hope saying, "Oh, I'm going to go on." You know what I mean?
Right.
You just think, "Oh, okay, next interview is next week," and then like interview comes, they don't contact you for like 2 weeks, and then bam, they'll be like, "Interview tomorrow," and then you're like, "Oh shit!" Like,
So it's very fast paced.
yeah, and then bang, you're flying out tomorrow, and you're like, oh, getting all things together, and then you're out there, and then they'll be like, you're going in this weekend. So you have no time to be feeling like, oh, I'm nervous.
And they told you that you were an OG from the beginning, or you had no idea that you want to go in first. 'Cause
They
they don't tell you. when
No,
you're in
I
positions.
think, especially with COVID, they just brought a load of people out there. And then it's their job to just feel like, who's going to be the best people to go in and out, and you know what I mean?
You and Chloe
Yeah.
are hilarious together.
You know, it's just being ourselves.
Like, I just feel like, because you're one individual that has carried the show. Chloe is one person who I feel like has done a lot to carry the show as well, especially when she was a new girl coming in
Yeah.
as the bombshell, and she did that whole voice note stuff. I thought was hilarious. But she helped carry the show massively as well. I feel like when she first came in, she has such a strong impression. At first I was like, who is this chick? I don't like this girl. I don't know what Chloe's doing. Like,
ITV is smart.
they're
They're
very,
very smart because they wanted everyone to they probably wanted everyone to dislike her because they knew that she had a good like likability when you actually know her.
Right. Okay. So there's like progression.
So yeah.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
smart. They're smart.
Okay, yeah.
They know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Okay, I didn't think about that because
You didn't think about
they
that?
must have known about what they were doing, because as time went on, I grew to like her even more.
Yeah.
I mean, the public did.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel like she was
Because she's a nice girl.
very
Like,
nice girl.
you know what I mean?
Very nice girl. But the reason why I think that she was also great for the show is because when she kissed you, she was like I happen to like it, or something. She said something like, I kissed your man, but I happen to like it. And I just feel like to have that energy on a show like Love Island,
Yeah.
Especially with the relationship with UK and reality TV, like, you need to have people who are not afraid to just do a madness.
A lot of people was afraid.
Exactly.
A lot of people was afraid, and that came off worse for them because they was afraid. You know what? Yeah. You know what? The worst thing is I don't like throwing like people under the bus, because when I first come out, a lot of people, like I went back on interviews and I saw like a lot of people slagging me off. Yeah, there was like on like, I don't know, they were just like, oh, Toby and Chloe will never get together. They're gonna be the first one to break up.
Oh,
Toby's the biggest player in there. And like when I saw them face to face, they were the ones like when I was going down and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm asking them for advice. And then when they go on the outside, now they're just screaming like.
that's very bad behavior. Do you understand?
And that's why I don't want to be that person, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to be that person
That's
that
very bad
says
behaviour.
like, one thing to them.
But I feel like back to you and Chloe. I feel like both of you are such a good couple together.
Thank you.
Only because you both are you both have different personalities.
Yeah.
So you attract different groups of people, and then when you come together, it's just like some power force.
Yeah.
Like a power couple. I feel like I do think that you guys are probably the best couple from Love Island, your season.
Oh,
I
thank
can't
you.
think of any other couple that are still together that I think are naturally appealing to the audience from my perspective. I do think both of you just have something different that people are interested in you alone.
Yeah.
People are interested in Chloe alone.
And then together.
And then together, it's
they're
just
interested
funny
in
to see you lot.
You're gonna have to get tested. You're gonna have to.
It's not a test for me. It's for you. And you're fucking... You failed.
How?
What if
How?
Because if it was me, I would have shut it down where my head was at. That's obviously not where your head was at.
Especially
Yeah.
when you do your TikToks.
I can't lie, there needs to be a camera up in our house somewhere
Like,
because
some-
if you
something-
guys saw what's
something. I feel
going
like both of you need to film a lot more together, like vlogs or YouTube or something. Because both of you are so different and funny that
Yeah.
it's just hilarious to see you lot together.
It is. You know what? I've got a video coming up with Chloe. It's going to be hilarious.
Amazing. What, on YouTube?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be. Gonna get her to try Nigerian food.
Yeah. I
It's
feel like,
just going to be
I feel like that would
funny.
just be hilarious because like, I don't see both. I've seen you, I think you've done a video together or something.
Yeah, and then the
But like just
yeah.
to see you lot together on a consistent basis, I think is interesting. I think people...
It would be sick to have like a show or something, you know?
110%.
It would be sick to have a
Something
show.
just between you two doing games, challenges, whatever.
Just doing stuff, you know what I mean?
Because I feel like both of you are just hilarious. Now, I want to get to probably the most dramatic, well, the first dramatic moment of the show. I think this really is what people were shocked by, was how Hugo just ran you out dry.
Doesn't deserve to be treated how she has been this past 24 hours.
That again.
And I firmly believe that a lot of this test stuff is complete bullshit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
did you see any of that coming before?
Like, to this day, I can say I had no indication whatsoever.
Oh, really?
No indication whatsoever that was going to happen.
Because obviously, post that whole stuff, you're like,
People was
why
like,
you tell me, and I'm like, does Toby really have no idea? Like, that's mad.
people was
He has
like,
no
oh,
idea.
it's fixed. The producers told him to do it. This.
Right.
No.
So that was
No.
something that he did completely. He just winged it to try and get Chloe, but then he obviously left alone.
Jake, what the fuck is that, bro?
Just take one.
Fuck would I do that to him?
One clip I did see is that he tried to kiss Chloe in a recoupling or something like that, and she swerved him.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I
Oh,
didn't.
really?
No one knew that in the villa.
So he was very quiet about stuff like that then. That's mad. Not even one person.
No one saw it. I saw it on the outside. I was like, oh my god, no
Like-
way.
Wow.
Everyone knew that he liked her, but yeah, we just never thought it would be a thing.
And of course, that friendship is gone, finished.
Yeah, not really, not a friendship.
When you
no.
called him a girl follower, I thought that was hilarious.
Just follow girls. You don't care about boys. You just follow girls. You're just a girl follower.
I was trying to keep it PG because I didn't want. I was
PG, but
I was trying to keep it PG because if I'm sitting there,
yeah, but the way you said it was
I was-
funny. Like
I
that,
was thinking, what word am I going to tell you?
I mean, year 9, that shit was hilarious.
I'm gonna start swearing and stuff, but I don't like.
Because you looked angry.
I don't
As
like
in
bringing
you're
up swearing and all
You're
that.
probably like I'm like, this guy is fuming. Like,
Yeah.
he's just been battered up in front of everyone, embarrassed by this man. And like, everybody was shocked.
I wasn't embarrassed. I was more annoyed that he tried to embarrass me.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wasn't embarrassed. He was just trying to embarrass me. I was like, what are you doing?
Just fucking jealous that he's not had the fucking option to go.
Wait. He's fucking trying to get his girls. He can't get them.
Don't rise. We'll sit down after.
Fucking monkey. Yeah, we'll sort. Why have to do that to him?
Trying to, don't try to get a girl with Mike at my expense.
The fact is, look, if you come to me and just say it like here, like this, like just sit down and say all the things that you said, I'll be like, oh, I respect you. You know what I mean? Like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
come
true.
with your chest.
And now I can listen to what you're saying. This, okay, cool. But because he did it in that big moment, this is a big moment. It's a fire pit. So now you're playing up to the cameras.
Right.
Now you're playing up to the cameras to try
Right.
get and putting me down.
Right.
Nah, I don't rate that. I don't rate that because you would never say it to me face to face if the cameras were turned off.
So you said
always
you
tried.
said what you said. You said that to my face.
I said you need to be honest, you need to communicate.
Oh, you said I've been treating her wrong.
Yeah.
So why didn't you say that to me then?
You know that.
Why didn't you say that to me?
That's actually a very good point because he didn't.
Of course, there was
Post the recoupling stuff, he didn't come to you pre
pre coupling. The cameras never caught They never used it anyway.
Right.
But anyway, it was
Used what?
me speaking to Hugo because I went to every single boy in it.
Right.
I was like, I'm in a difficult
Okay.
situation here. Like,
Fair enough.
Can I get your opinions? Because obviously I was just trying to get the opinions of all the boys. Just said, follow yourself, do what you think is right, and then you can't go wrong. I was like, okay, thanks.
Wow.
I brushed it because it was just like one of them generic answers that you give. Like, I feel like if the shoe was on the other foot, I just wouldn't do it.
I don't think anybody would do something like that. I mean, it's a pretty risky move to make, to try, because of course he wasn't just doing it for Chloe. He was also doing it out of spite of you as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, let me try and embarrass him
But
to try and get this girl. But
I respect it
this
though
man
because
failed.
he kept Chloe in. So at the end of the day, it all worked out fine for me. Thank
Yeah,
God he kept Chloe in it. So
Right.
so you know what I mean? Like
Right, if in the long
now
run-
looking back, I'm like,
the long
you know
run,
what?
In the long run, he did keep Chloe.
It all worked.
for the fact that he kept. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that he was just. I don't know what he was doing. Like I think like a lot of people liked him at the beginning, but I think as the show progressed, people were just like, you're just like, what are you doing? Like you're just wasting everyone's time. Like, it just made no sense. I feel like the public growth, the dislike was a lot. But I think.
What's your opinion? Like, dislike?
of Hugo?
Yeah.
It's never personal, but I
Yeah, but
I
you're a
disliked
fan,
him.
obviously, watching.
As a fan of the
Yeah.
show, I disliked him completely.
You disliked him
at that point
completely.
of time. I just thought that, especially with, I think her name was Amy, a
Yeah.
girl, stuff like that, and then there was a girl called Georgia, kind
Yeah.
of just left her like that as well. Like I
just
just feel like
thinking-
you're just doing everything at another girl's expense.
I felt sorry for Amy a bit. We didn't know about the job done to it after again.
Like that was.
She said it to me briefly, and I was like, "Oh, like what?" I rushed it, and then I saw it outside. I was like, "Oh my gosh, job done!" Like, imagine how she must feel. And I think, "Oh, that's bad."
Yeah,
But
a
yeah.
madness. So like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Casa Amor
Whew.
was hell. Like that was just probably the most intense Casa Amor we've witnessed. I think.
Welcome back, Toby. And welcome to the villa, Mary.
Yeah.
With the whole Liam stuff going on down, and then obviously Tyler coming with
Clarice.
Clarice.
Yeah.
Like it
I
just
think
became-
everyone just literally flipped.
everyone flipped.
Everyone flipped.
Yeah, the whole Fane Teddy situation, like
I didn't see that coming at all.
like
I didn't see that coming at all because I was with Teddy, and Teddy literally shut everything down. I was like, "Whoa."
when you came back, obviously with Mary, like was it as difficult for you? Probably not, because you were with Abigail, but you weren't with her for long.
Yeah.
So
it was like 4 days.
4
And
days,
3 of those days, it was like
You're getting to know
you're not
someone.
really with her because I was still dealing with the Chloe Abby thing, and then yeah.
Exactly. So Casa Amor was it when you're coming back and everything? Did you find it quite difficult, or was it just easy for you?
In Casa Amor, there's even I said if I was with Chloe, it would be this Casa Amor would be completely different. I said it. It even shows it as well. Like it was going to be completely like if Casa Amor would have came before Abby, I don't think I would have flipped. I would have came back alone for Chloe.
Okay.
Yeah, but because it was with Abby and we didn't know each other really and truly, I just went.
That option was very
went
much
with-
open
yeah,
for you
yeah.
because you didn't know her for that long.
Yeah.
And it was obviously just great drama that you're bringing somebody else in. I guess it just
And Mary was good.
at a level.
Mary was actually like when you're
Chilled.
yeah, she's cool. She's cool. She's cool. You
So
know
what
what I mean?
made you go back to Chloe from Mary?
When I came back into the villa,
Yeah.
that's when
You deeped it.
I was like, yeah, Chloe's with Dale. I feel like I got feelings for Chloe. You know what I mean? So
And that was just always there, really.
what do you mean?
Like pre Casa Amor, you obviously with Chloe, and then
Yeah.
you come back. That feelings obviously, they never left.
Yeah, they never left. Yeah.
They just kind of grew.
Yeah.
And then you guys.
And the way that I finished with Chloe wasn't really like a finish. It was more of a Chloe just wasn't taking my shit
Right.
with the whole situation. So she like said, I don't want anything to do with it. But I didn't say I didn't want anything to do with it.
That's what I'm saying. Your journey on this show is crazy. Like, and for you to come out on top. Like, there's
Yeah,
not
I
a lot
don't
of
know.
guys that
Didn't-
do that.
I didn't know how it was even
Like,
possible. I didn't know it was
you've done the impossible. No one's done that on Love Island. Like, as somebody who loves the show, I was like, once you've done the situation with Kaz and you went to Chloe, it's a write-off.
Yeah.
Chloe's gone next week. But then to see you make it to the finale,
It's
I was
weird.
thinking this guy is just really just, and you can tell that you weren't forcing it. It
That's-
was very much
I
just
think that's
you,
what
just being you.
Everyone said this. So like, they got to the point where I was like, this guy isn't even like trying to fake anything. He's just literally just trying to find someone. But that is relationships though. No one knows where they're going. So I don't know why everyone wants to like create this fake
And it's only been
like,
like 2 months.
fantasy of like, Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't it wasn't even that long, but like the way you were pivoting and everything.
You was sad that I left Kaz.
Huh?
You was sad.
At that point,
you was very sad.
Yes, I was.
You gonna put a finger of why you're moving so
Yeah, so.
I feel like it was. We've seen a similar storyline before.
Yeah. I completely
So
agree.
I think it was more of a PTSD situation. I'm thinking Kaz has been dumped. Either Kaz is gonna go or something's gonna happen. Like I was.
You see. So you're like, yeah.
What? Like yeah. So
I agree with you because if
did you watch something like that? Some of my reviews or something like
yeah,
that?
yeah, I've watched. Yeah.
We can only review or view. What
Yeah,
we see.
yeah.
Like we don't know, and
exactly.
there's a whole other world in that villa.
And you all have your own like. Oh, this happened before, so he's gonna be the exact same as my man.
Like there's like Danny.
I've seen it before. Yeah, like he's gonna be exactly like him.
He's gonna be like Danny and
yeah.
Michael.
You know
like,
what I mean? Yeah. So
like,
you know, like oh yeah.
Like we knew that. Okay, well we didn't know, but we thought PTSD something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or so I thought when you left with when you dropped it with Kaz and then you kissed Chloe or whatever, that's similar.
Yeah.
Or the next night, I don't know when it was. Like then I thought, damn, this is very similar to like.
Yeah.
Even Megan and Wes. And the way that happened quite quickly as well. I just thought this is a very similar storyline. But again, it worked out very well. That's what I'm thinking, that you're very original in that we've never seen a storyline like yours. Normally it ends there. Once you
I've never...
do you know what I mean?
Looking back on
the
it.
show before as
yeah,
well.
looking back at it, and I can't see anyone that has gone like... I don't know how this even happened. But to different girls and then ended up finding the girl. Because normally you don't find...
Exactly.
They go to different girls, but they don't find the girl at the end. So
Nobody finds it.
Yeah.
So as somebody who you watch, of course, you watch other seasons of Love Island. At no point did it worry you that way. I want to be fitting into these slots that they've like the similar storylines of past seasons. That didn't come to your mind at all.
It kind of goes at your head, like the whole Love Island.
That's good that you can have that like control. Be like, you know what, I'm not worried about how I might be perceived in this similar scenario.
I feel like you just like have the summer of your life.
Yeah.
Like you're lucky enough to be in a villa with girls. You are single. You're in a villa with girls, and you've just come out of COVID. No one's even seen each other. Like enjoy life. Like we've been stuck inside for how long?
It was just summer vibes for you. Like
literally, I was like, this is a holiday. I'm so lucky to be here. I'm just going to take it. Like. And let me find someone.
And you actually found someone.
Yes, it all worked.
Initially, I wanted Kaz and Ty to win. Of course, they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
But once they came forth, I was like, we need Toby and Chloe to win. Like, I genuinely wanted you both.
I didn't even think was going to even be there.
This whole stuff with Jake and Liberty.
Yeah.
Like, did you witness more than what we saw in terms of the breakdown of the relationship? Because
Jake and Lib,
it's similar to you, like not similar to you, but nobody has seen a journey like yours.
Yeah.
Nobody has seen a journey like Liberty and Jake on Love Island.
Yeah, no
So I
one.
feel like this season had like some pretty good random storylines, which like
no one's seen before.
Like, no one's seen before.
Yeah.
It was like fresh stuff.
Yeah. So
So
no
like-
one knew how to act because they were like, oh, like how do we even act to
Exactly.
like this happening? Yeah.
So at any point, did you see that? Did you feel like this breakdown was gonna happen between them two? Did anybody anticipate this because you saw how things were moving that we may not have seen?
So Jake and Lib, I was like, this is because at the first bit it was Jake and Lib and me and Kaz. That was like the two like something could go on here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And me and Jake were speaking a lot like because we had the same feelings. Like I was like, I'm not too sure with Kaz. I might go, I might not, and then end up just diving in and then it didn't work for me. Jake was having the same feelings and speaking to me about the exact same thoughts that I had. So I was like, oh, I'm not alone in this. But then I saw him go a different way to I went because it didn't work out for me and Kaz, but it worked out for him and Lib at that moment. So I was like, okay, it worked. Then it went to the boyfriend and girlfriend. I was like, this is sick. Like, this is the end goal for me. They look like complete, like they're on a pedestal. Like, they're done.
They were gonna like win.
They could leave the villa right now. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, like these guys are just enjoying a holiday now. Boyfriend and girlfriend.
Done.
I was like, done.
Right.
There's no possible chance that it can ever break up. You know what I mean? Because you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend. You're not gonna have a boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah. You're not gonna have a partner for like a week.
No, you're definitely not.
You're not. Like, you know what I mean? There's like 4 weeks left. Yeah, it's sweet. Casa and Moore. Sweet. I was thinking, you just wait until he gets back to Lib. There's no chance Lib flips, no chance he flips. And then after Casa Amor, that's when the cracks started to appear.
Oh, really?
Because everyone else started to get their solid relationships.
Right. It was coming to that cusp of the show.
Me and Chloe got back together. Liam and Millie were stronger than ever now. Faye and Teddy, stronger than ever. But all of these couples had a little something go wrong for them to realise that this is the right place to be. But then everyone was thinking, Jake and Lib, it's too plain sailing.
Right. It's a little bit too good. Like something must have been going on.
Nothing's happened for them to like be strong. Like almost like they're just gradually going like that.
And then...
But everyone else is like, they were like that, down, but then just...
Right. Okay, I understand what you mean.
But now we're looking around and we're like, are Jake and Liv really the strongest couple anymore? Because a lot of people are glued to each other more than they're glued to each other. Like, for example, remember the pedestal thing where who's the fakest, and like that just punches your relationship in the stomach, you know what I mean?
Liberty must have been shook.
Exactly, like that.
You guys must have been like...
That brings doubts in your mind for
doubt.
both sides. And then like, it just goes downhill from there. Because the public opinion on you, because you have no clue. And then when you get the clue, you're like, fuck. Especially if you've been going up all this time and now it's, what are they seeing that I'm not seeing?
I wanted to also ask you about Hurricane Faye.
I told you the truth, and you told me jack shit of what was on
So
that
I lied to
fucking
you.
street.
I lied to you. No.
Yeah, you didn't
exactly.
fucking tell me the truth, did
no,
you?
I didn't lie to you.
You didn't fucking tell me the
exactly.
truth.
I didn't lie to you.
And that whole situation, she was going off on Teddy.
Yeah.
As Islanders around, seeing all this stuff going down, like, how did you feel? Did you feel like you had to stop it? Or did it go on longer than it did?
Okay, cool. My opinion on this is Faye and Teddy, that whole big argument, one, it come out of nowhere, didn't know it was going to happen. Two, I didn't want to get involved because I was annoyed that everyone else gets involved in my shit.
Yes.
So I was like, I'm so, like, I used to say it to a lot of people, like, why the hell are you getting involved? It's me and this person. Why are you talking? Like, I remember one time Faye did it to me. Like, I think it was a problem with me and Kaz, and then Faye's screaming across the villa like pussy or something. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you getting involved in my in my thing? It's between me and this person. So I didn't want to be a hypocrite and be like, now I'm stepping in and be like, oh no, don't do this. But then like, we are friends, like really good friends. So I pulled her to the side after and I was like, look, I think you're wrong. And like, she was like very like, receptive. Like she wasn't just like hot for that whole day. She realized after, like when we spoke like,
I think she said one thing, like, I didn't like what she was doing.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people didn't have like
No, yeah,
of
of course.
complaints.
Yeah,
the highest
crazy.
amount. But one thing she said that I kind of agreed with her is that she said, oh, you know, when I'm angry like this, I normally walk away. I'm not able to walk away because I'm in a villa.
It's a villa.
And there's cameras around and I got to be here. And that will just amp me up even more. Because I know a lot of girls or guys are aggressive. And as soon as they walk away, that's just their way of being like...
She said it as well. She said it as well.
I think
when
she said it.
I don't want to speak to you now. Please don't. I don't want to touch you now.
Yeah.
And he said, why not? He said, why? And he's almost like poking the bear.
Yeah, so I kind of see that. So she was wrong for what she was doing.
Yeah, of course.
But at the same time, I do think that there are people who need to walk away.
Yeah.
And she's just one of them. And if you can't walk away, it just gets worse.
After that, I was like, they're done.
That's what everyone... I
was like, they're done. I even said to Teddy, like, I think it's done, man. Right. I pulled him aside. I was like, Ted, I think it's done. But then, for them to come back, I was like, yeah, fair play. You know what I mean? This must be something real.
Like,
and that's why I'm like, yeah.
Like, yeah,
real.
and they're still together.
Yeah.
Doing great.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Way better than anybody thought they would.
And you know what? That's what I like to see, because you don't care about what everyone's saying. Because a lot of people would like, oh, Teddy, you're too good for Faye. Or Faye shouldn't have stood for that for Teddy. Like, a lot of people's opinions on your relationship, it does get to you.
Did you deal well when coming out the show? Like when you got your phone, saw all this, you know, engagement going on, and either be positive or, of course, negative, whether coming your way. Was it difficult for you to deal with? And if so, how did you deal with it?
It's not difficult for me to deal with because I'm alright with all that. Like, you could say something to me, it could just go over my head.
Right.
Like, I'll just brush it. But when the only thing that gets to me, and I don't really, it's hard because now people know how to get to you. It would be like the family. So like,
okay,
like when that was all going on, like my brother received messages, my sister received messages, my parents received messages. That's
a
the
lot,
one
you know?
thing, like telling my brother to go kill himself and it's racism, and it's like, are you so attached that you're giving death threats and racism to, like, not even to me,
but to your family
and friends? Like my friends running the account, like them sending messages to my account. I'm not on my phone, so who you think is gonna see these messages? Who are you chatting to?
Who are you chatting to?
You're chatting to. You're not chatting to me because I can't see my phone. I still get messages now.
Really?
Yeah. Some people still watching it through, innit? So
the late ones.
So yeah, so they would be like hit week 3 and they're like, oh,
now they're angry.
Now let me go onto his thing and message him. So yeah.
Because your family went on the show as well. Like your sister was there as well.
Yeah.
And so I guess when your family is obviously on the show, it just wants to give them more ammunition to be like, let me come for his family.
Yeah.
And do something, say something. But yeah, the racism must have been.
My sister was even against me. Which is just a joke. Which is jokes because she was like, I don't agree with what he said. And I was like, yeah, you know what I mean?
I had Brett here last week or 2 weeks ago. He did say to me that he had an issue with Liam and that because of something like that, or him trying to go for Millie, that the boys weren't as welcoming to him.
See, the way I see that clip, the way you said it, the way you said it was weird.
You're scratching your heads.
No, because the way you said it was weird. It was weird because he came in and like he tried to stir it up. Right. Like he was like,
I guess that's what he's meant to do as a last island from a producer.
Yeah, exactly.
They want him to do that. Yeah.
But what I don't agree with is that you push someone down to boost yourself up.
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
So what he was saying to Millie was pushing Liam down to almost like put the relationship on the rocks so he can get a way in.
Okay.
So that's what the boys was like, don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay.
Don't do that. Like, don't be bringing up Casa Moore saying, oh, you shouldn't have taken Liam back. He was proper bad in Casa Moore. Don't do that.
Right, because that's
like boost yourself up.
Yeah.
Say like if I was gonna go chat to a girl, you would boost yourself up. You wouldn't push their relationship down to make you seem good. That is the whole.
No, you wouldn't do that.
These people that do that, I just don't understand
you don't
them.
Rate that.
I don't rate that.
Because
but then,
that's been happening, and they're together now. Like Casa Moore, they've dealt with it now.
And now you're trying to bring it up so you can get away back in.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay.
But then when we spoke to him about it, he was like, "Oh yeah, sorry," and all
I
that.
guess that's why you probably had like a premonition about. Wait a minute, like
remember, like
he might do that to my girl.
Yeah, or can I trust this guy?
Can I trust this guy? Like,
remember, we are getting the first. We don't know you.
First impression.
We don't know you. Our first impression is that you're going to tell a girl that she shouldn't be with our friend that we've been in the house with for 4 weeks. What? How about you just like boost yourself up, be like, oh, chat to a girl about yourself.
Exactly.
Don't leave him out of it. Chat to him about yourself and like let's get to know you.
Okay, because when you throw someone under the bus to try and get something, it comes up very conniving.
Yeah, and we don't know your intentions.
Like that.
We don't know your intentions. Like as a mate, can I trust you? Can I speak to you about stuff? Can I come to you?
Probably not.
Exactly, probably not.
But then he had an issue with Priya, and I think Priya was running around saying that she's got the ick.
Yeah, this was a big thing in one of our morning chats as well. Like no one wanted to we wanted to tell him,
right?
So everyone's thinking about how we're going to tell him because it's a hard thing to say. And I think I was just like, I've had enough of this. I was like, Brett, look, Priya said last night that she got the ick. Personally, I wouldn't have it. Personally, there's no way back from this. I think you need to go chat to her because she's talking shit on your name.
Right.
And then like
I think you were the one that
I think I'd rather someone say that to me like that.
It was really just you that was like, let me just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
That's why I feel like you were a great contestant because not only were you carrying the show with your own relations and here and there, but you were engineering other people's stuff.
I clocked
pushing other people's stuff as well.
I clocked relationships at the end of it. I was giving them there was a time I'm giving advice to Jake. I was like, what the hell is going on here?
What are you doing? Giving advice to Jake, and then obviously you're letting Brett know about what Priya's saying that pushes that storyline. So I think you were like a ghost producer. Like I'm not saying that you were doing anything on force, but like the producer's boss just loved you because I must have thought that this is this guy who's doing so much for our show.
They must have seen just a.
That's why I feel like
complete
you're a legend,
turnaround.
because I feel like you were doing things for yourself, but you're pushing other stuff.
Mm.
Like that's just fantastic.
It's weird. It's
And then you
weird.
got to the finale, and of course you're reading your vows. Oh, I'm like,
Oh.
is it vows? No,
Vows is very strong.
it's not vows.
Let's say letter of.
Relax, letter of love.
It was letter of love.
Admiration.
Yeah.
Wow,
Vows.
not vows. I'm dead.
Marriage.
And of course you were doing all that stuff, and then when you got to the finale, and there was like, there's 4 of you standing there. Kaz and Tyler came fourth.
Mm.
Bay and Teddy obviously came third. What was going through like? Were you
I was
just
like-
were you kind of like not there? Because some people were just like they're not even in the zone. They just zone out. Because that's how I.
That is good. That is
I'm not
exactly how I felt. Like, my body's here, my head's not here.
Right.
I don't know what is going on. I'm literally standing like. Laura's. There was one time on the couch. Laura's trying to chat. I was like, am I even here? Like,
Right, because you got a live audience as well.
Yeah.
And you're just like, this is a lot.
And then when you walked out for the live audience, they're like, Chloe and Toby! Oh my gosh. I was like, what the hell? Because that's the first snippet of like
Public.
public fame, kind of.
yes. It
Like
is.
people know you. I'm
You
like,
have your phone then.
yeah. I'm like, you don't know me. Like, how are you saying my name and you're saying, yeah. And I'm
That's
like,
a lot, man. But mentally, you've been fine.
yeah.
I think you're dealing with it very well. Like, you just like glide through. You don't really like.
It's on the outside though, and the inside, you know what I mean? You can have this cool persona, but on the inside, you can deal with some shit, man.
Yeah.
Because
so
you're
how-
thrown into such a like.
So how do you deal with that? Do you just like?
ITV has been really good because they're giving you the whole therapy stuff.
I feel like they've amped it up a lot. They're like really.
They
helped
have.
They've really helped their-
I feel like without the therapy and without the constant checking up, the first few weeks would have been
Imagine.
tough. It would have been tough. Even now is like tough, but they're there to support you. So like the whole therapy sessions and all that, like you got someone to chat to, and they've been chatting to you before Love Island, so you've built like a bond. It's not like just here therapy sessions. It's like a well thought process
Right.
of a bond established, and you can chat to someone. They're a safe place, and like it's good. But yeah, you still get that like whole mentally it is tough.
A lot, man.
It is
I,
tough.
I wouldn't go on the show. Like I'm good just talking about it, but still, like you're like to go on that show. Like even if you come out on a win, which I feel like you definitely.
Yeah, it's
like,
still hard.
a lot, man.
It's still hard. I couldn't imagine if you came out on a loss.
Whew. Yeah. It's a
I
lot.
couldn't imagine it. I
Like-
wouldn't know what to do.
Like how would you deal with that?
I don't know. I honestly
Like,
wouldn't know how to deal with it.
It's insane.
I think I would just give up.
That's why I thought I was like, if Chloe gets dumped within the first 2 weeks of her being on the show, she's going out on a low.
Yeah.
Like on a big low.
Yeah.
Because the way she just entered, and obviously I'll speak to her when I see her, but a lot of people didn't like the way it was crafted.
It was that whole married man thing, innit? That
I mean, I'm partial to a married man. I did meet someone at work. I thought it was love at first sight until my manager reminded me of his wife and kids. Doesn't mean I don't drunk call him most weekends.
Yes, that came out as well.
That's what everyone.
And that was like in her interview process.
Yeah.
Initially, just the way it came across was like, this girl really doesn't care, about to be a mess. But again, you were absolutely right. Like, as time went on,
I think there was a
she
point.
was just herself. She wasn't forcing anything.
I think there was a
Similar to
point. If I came out, I would have been on a big low as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Several.
So I think that
You would
yeah.
have been. There would have been several opportunities because I was in a situation with Kaz and you got dumped then low.
Yeah.
Like with Cass and more perhaps, or like when you had that argument with Chloe, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like when she was saying
There was
for
so
me,
many-
it's for you or something like that. I just feel like this shit is hilarious.
It's for me. It's for you.
You're gonna have to get tested. You're gonna have to.
It's not a test for me. It's for you.
Even when you lot are just arguing, it's just funny
Yeah.
because of course she's upset, and then the way you deal with it as well is very different.
I don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to deal with it. I was just sitting there sometimes, just lost for words. I couldn't even like. I was trying to say words and I'm
You're
stuttering.
just like
and
looking
I was
down.
like,
You're just like, and you're really.
how do I get out of this? What do I say here? I don't know what to
very
say.
apparent that you don't know.
I don't know what to say.
to do with this, and it's just hilarious. Shit is just funny. That's how I feel like you really carried the show on your back. fam. Like I'm telling you now, like with no Toby, this show would have been dead.
I'm so happy that all my like problems and stuff was at like the earlier weeks.
Yes.
The earlier weeks, I'm fine with that because now I can chill for the final weeks. I'm so happy I could chill.
Because you're solid now, and then you can see anybody else doing a madness, like Priya doing a
I was
madness.
like, yes,
or
madnesses.
and You're chilling. You're seeing Faye doing madness. You're chilling. Like it just
Yeah,
got nothing to do
I
with
was
you.
happy. I was happy.
Like, you and Chloe were like on a very good state in the last couple of weeks. The reunion.
Yeah.
Love Island reunion.
They said it was so bad, innit?
Yeah. I thought it was terrible.
I think they just do. Remember, like a few years ago when they did the reunion at that house at Christmas time.
That's what.
That's the best time to do it, because imagine if they did it now. You would have Kaz and Tyler meeting up.
Boom.
You would have.
Who else is broken up? Lucinda was dating somebody on the show. No.
Yeah, you would have like Lucinda with Aaron and Brad there.
There we go.
And you would have like her bringing out a new man.
Yes.
And it would be like
That
could be something. You know what I mean?
Insane.
That would be good.
And then it would just be like.
I think they missed a trick there, but I don't know.
Yeah, they missed that. They haven't done that for the last couple of seasons, where they just have not done anything in relation to a proper reunion. And I feel like that reunion was just so bad because there was so much more that could have been said.
What do you think could have been said?
Like, just I feel like, you know, the Aaron and Mary stuff looked like there was tension there.
Yeah.
And Brett touched on it as well. And I feel like, you know, even Laura touched on it. She could tell, but like, you know, she didn't want to dabble into it. And then, of course, you know, Hugo and whatever he was doing with the girls that he was with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And just your journey in general. And, you know.
And then the Kaz thing
as well. Like,
understand.
Like, there was just a lot more to tap into.
Yeah.
It just came across as rushed. And I think the dynamic is weird. Like, why is there a couch and different tables? Like, this is not Starbucks for us to just be sitting there watching you talk. It should just be one person in the middle in a beautiful hotel room and like just two sofas on either side.
And everyone just sitting.
Everyone just sitting around and the main cast members.
So we say more like informal in a way.
I don't know if you've ever watched Housewives.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah,
like Andy Cohen.
So like two couches and then he's
right.
And it's
like, obviously the main ones like you, Chloe, Vane, they're all sitting on the main couches. Everyone else on behind.
Yeah.
And you just talk about everything and then you just address it.
Yeah.
I feel like some of that would have just banged.
Who's on ready tonight?
Don't start now, won't be none.
We got a lot to talk about. I want to have Phaedra speak. What?
Portia, you keep saying why I think she pulled your strings.
Tell me what's going on.
The lies. The lies.
I am so done. Don't leave. Let's clear this up. Come on, you guys.
See, that's the type of I be talking about.
But I feel like the reunion.
What, you're trying to take the reunion?
Well, I mean, if the shoe fits, guys. If the shoe fits, and not me wearing these dusty shoes, but I was like, if the shoe fits, then no. But I'm saying, I just feel like the reunion. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Or was it just
me and
like,
Chloe were laughing?
You lot were laughing. It was all good for you. That's why I like this whole part of this interview, just talking about not only your journey on Love Island, but obviously how you've experienced other people's journeys, because you've been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
You're full on OG.
Yeah,
like,
every single day.
Every single day.
How weird is that?
Every single day.
I was the only boy, only OG in the final.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
That's mad.
And
because a lot of people just get cut out.
Other OGs.
Kaz, Faye, and you were the only three OGs.
Yeah.
Because we've never had girls like Millie. But Chloe's an OG, no?
No, first bombshell.
She was the first bombshell, you're right.
Yeah.
I feel like I should know this stuff.
Come on.
Was she not in the first episode?
No, she wasn't. She got the voice note in the first episode.
Okay, so we had the voice. I felt like she was sitting there with the boys around her. No, that was the second episode.
That was a snippet of the set. Yeah.
Okay, she's technically not an OG.
No,
like, yeah.
I keep bantering her about it, but then she comes like, I'm the first bombshell.
I'm dead.
Okay, yeah.
Her entrance was hilarious. Like, I feel like that's what bombshell's meant to do, just make you just feel the type of way, whether it be good or bad.
It's kind of weird that five of us went on a date with her, though.
That is very weird.
I don't know. I couldn't be her.
Oh, really? I think I would love to see that position.
What, 5 girls?
Because you'd be
five girls on a date.
You just be bricking it. You wouldn't have to know what you're doing.
Don't know.
Like it's so
who do I chat to?
Who do you chat to? Because you practically had seen many other girls on your journey anyways.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. But I feel like there was a situation when you were with Chloe, but then you liked Abigail. And like it looked like to us that you were holding hands with her in front of Chloe or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
So this, I mean, from a producer perspective, I loved it. I feel like this is great TV. Like, you know, we're getting a mad villain side from him. After Kaz, he's doing a madness at Abigail. This guy doesn't care.
No, see, this is what happened, yeah? This is what happened. So I'm sitting on the bed and I'm like, Abby's gonna chat to me in a sec. Okay, she's gonna chat to me, so she's gonna come grab me. But okay, when's she gonna grab me? So she come and she just tapped me and she's like, oh, can we have a chat at a fire pit? I was like, okay, cool. So just started bopping off. And then she was like, I can't walk in these hills. I need help over these, over the wood. Because, you know,
some girls can't walk.
No, on the wood,
it's difficult.
Decking, like girls stack it all the time because the hills get caught in a.
There's a few that have fallen as well.
Yeah, the hills get caught in the like holes. So they just drop.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, let me hold on to your arm. And then she grabbed my arm and I was like, No, I was like,
So big.
I even said it to her. I said it to her, you can't, man. Chloe's right there. Like, this is so bad.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't even know what she said. I was like, this. But she grabbed onto my arm and I was like, I can't just say, like, can I do that? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I made mistakes in the show, but, you know, like.
Do you have any regrets?
No.
Okay, that's good.
That's one thing I kept on saying in the whole thing. I don't want.
Oh yeah,
I don't
you were saying that.
I don't want regrets.
And the Chloe was like, "What? Like, are you like, like?" And even Kaz was like,
I even said it to Kaz
yeah,
one
said
time,
to
and
Kaz.
that caused an argument.
Yeah, that caused an argument between
And I
you
said,
two
I
as
don't
well.
regret what. Yeah.
You just have no regrets.
Fucking idiot.
Whoa! And he's like, no, but I feel like I have no regrets about how I dealt with things because it's brought me to where I am today. What? I must be a mug.
He has no regrets about how he dealt with it.
Yeah, because it brought him to where he is.
So like, I went in there in a blank canvas, and then I made a load of mistakes, but it made me the person I am today. And I think you just got to own your mistakes.
Basically.
So don't regret them. Just own them.
Just own them.
Because if you keep regretting them, then you're just gonna be thinking, oh, why did I do this? Why did all the time? Like,
Exactly.
it's too short, man. COVID. But yeah,
No, I thought your season was like great. I feel like it was a good season.
a lot of people loved it. A lot of people hated it.
Yeah, I don't think it was like amazing because of certain people on the show that I just think that they just came.
Who?
On. Well, I feel like Lucinda came onto the show. I don't dislike any of them honestly, but I felt like she came on with not you saying who. I'm dead. Like, you know, I'm not like, she was also not sure with what guy, and then she went right back to X. Sometimes it just happens naturally.
Yeah.
That just happens. But or you know, other islanders, I think I don't even know their names. I feel like Brad wasn't doing much as well. Like
Went
I
early
don't know.
though, didn't he?
He did went early,
Yeah.
and what's his name, Chugs, and then they didn't know what that
Yeah.
triangle with Rachel. I feel like she just kind of got battered up, unfortunately. I just feel like some islanders on here went more so for PLT or like.
Do you think they got the? Do you think ITV got their bombshells right this series?
I think they got Chloe right, and I'm not saying that because you're here.
Yeah.
I genuinely think they did because look where she's now.
Yeah.
I think she did great. When Lucinda and Millie came in together, I think all eyes were on Lucinda.
Yeah.
I don't think eyes were on Millie as much from the reception and what people were saying. But of course, that proved everyone wrong because look, she won the damn show. So like, case closed. I think Liam was a good bombshell. Only reason I'm saying that is because of course he was one of the main cast villains, and sometimes it's a lot for you to be doing that, knowing what's coming.
Yeah.
So like, you're really with a girl and stuff like that. I feel like Faye wasn't a bombshell, but I think that she was great for the show. But I think that some of the bombshells were good.
So you think it was like some good, some bad?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel the casting was as great. I feel like a lot of people were just afraid to really be their truly selves. That's how it came across to me. Again, we're only seeing literally 45 minutes of a day.
Yeah.
So our views are very skewed.
I think a lot of people, what people can't get their heads around before going into the show is the producers aren't there to match you up with your perfect type. They're not going to get you your perfect girl,
right?
But you put them in a show for you to find. It's a chance to like. It's a show where it's a chance for you to try out different things and find what's actually right for you, not what you want, but what you need.
Right.
So I feel like a lot of people got lost with that and was almost like, oh, I'm going to wait for this girl. I'm going to wait for the next bombshell because it's going to be my type. It's going to be my type. My type's coming in soon. My type's going to come in soon.
So they're thinking the producers have got me.
Yeah.
They're going to bring someone in there.
Let me keep waiting because I'm not going to go bounce on this girl and wait here and...
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. I didn't think of it like that as well. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you, Toby, Chloe, Kaz, Faye, really just did what you need to do. Like, I feel like all four of you really helped carry the show.
But I don't want to speak to you because right now you look like a two-faced prick, and I want nothing to do with it.
Same damn thing I'm saying over here, Aaron. If I was saying something different over here, then you could come at me like that. But I said the same thing over there.
That's like a violation. That's very muggy. That's like a statement saying, you're a prick. I'm not going to let someone take me for a prick. No way.
Like, massive. I feel like you were, and of course you all were OGs.
Yeah.
More time, I think the OGs are really good for the show. You have a
'Cause you
few
get
bombshells
bonds
here
them,
and there.
innit?
You bond with them
Yeah.
as well. You have a few bombshells that come in and out. I feel like even, of course, what's his name again? Dan? No. The one that was in there for like 2 days and liked Lucinda for a minute. He attacked.
Oh, Danny Bibby.
There we go.
Yeah.
And of course, he had his own situation of saying certain words, and then obviously.
We didn't know that until we come out.
Oh really? He had
To
no
be fair, he
idea.
said something at lunchtime, but like he was like, "Oh yeah, like apparently I've been pulled up for something that I said," but he never ever said what. So it was like, "Oh, what is it? What's going on? What's going on?" And then when we come out, that's when it's like, "Oh, this guy's."
Yeah,
But was saying the mad word.
Yeah, saying just dumb stuff.
Yeah.
And like, set aside from that, I feel like he was ready. He could have been a good cast member if he wasn't doing the madness, because he was ready to confront Aaron about Lucinda. Like he was very like
That was a weird arc.
It was so weird.
It was a weird arc.
Very
that
weird
whole,
arc.
That whole thing was weird.
It was just weird.
It was.
I feel like maybe there was
weird.
potential there. I don't know, but I thought Lucinda would have been a great bombshell. But I think that she was just very laid back, not knowing, and was very unsure. Kept saying "really" all the time, and that was quite funny. But like, I just felt like I don't know. Maybe I just wanted more from her. I wanted her to be like a bit like Chloe. Like, you know what? I kissed your man. I liked it.
Yeah.
And like, I did this, I did that. Because I don't know. I just want people like that who want to engineer.
Who want to be like, you know what? I don't care
Just
what's
not
gonna happen.
afraid,
I'm
do
just
you know what I
going.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
Faye and Chloe were just doing that.
I feel like you gotta go in there and not be afraid. If you go and be afraid,
And
then you're
that's why
gonna
you are where you're
gonna mess up.
That's the winning formula.
Yeah,
and you don't
I
have
feel
to
like-
win the show. That's
It's not even a winning formula. It's just yourself.
It's just yourself. It's a formula that actually, and it's you being yourself.
You have to kind of like, as bad as it seems, be selfish.
Yeah, of course you do.
And do it for yourself, not for everyone that's watching.
Right.
Because if you're not going to be yourself, then you have to keep up a whole persona, and that gets draining, and you're going to get found out.
That's what these girls and guys don't know. They come to the show with a whole plan and stuff, and that.
Like, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to find this girl, and I'm going to be with her for the rest of the time.
Or you're gonna, I'll do an act or whatever. But you weren't like that. Kaz wasn't like that. Now there was.
That's why I feel like if I would have done that with, like, I come out and everyone's like, "Oh, you should have stayed with Kaz," and I was like, if I stayed with Kaz to the end.
It's
What
not
did you
genuine.
guys want me to do? Like,
It
did you want me to?
down eventually?
Yeah, I'm not here to find someone that's I'm gonna leave after the show.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Preach.
You know what I mean? I'm
like,
trying to I'm here to do something.
Yeah.
I'm here to find someone.
Toby.
Yeah. I
Yes,
found someone.
and
You know what I
found
mean?
someone, and obviously both of you are just doing great together. I think
Even some people still say it as well. Like, it's crazy.
you should have kept it with Kaz.
Should have kept it with Kaz. Oh, and then someone will say, "Oh, that Abby girl, you should have kept it with her." Or some people say, "Oh, Mary, how have you let Mary go?" I'm like, bro, it's myself. What do you want me to like? Just fake it.
If they were saying this during the show, okay, maybe I can see. But now that the show's ended, we can see you and Chloe. We can see you guys together. You made the best decision.
When they say it to me, like to my face, like I'm like, what are you
Your
saying?
face,
Like, that's
like,
my girlfriend.
fans
Like,
of the
what?
show.
Yeah, like, oh, you're right, mate, Toby. I'm a massive fan, but you should have stayed with. And then they say a girl's name. What are you doing? It's kind of awkward. Yeah.
Awkward. Have you guys moved in together?
Yeah.
How's that been?
That is like, as I said, if we could get like a camera on like just our house, yeah, inside every room, that would be funny.
How long you guys been living together for?
Since October.
Since October.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's nice because like I would go to work, she'll go to work,
It's been a good 6 months.
and then we come home and then we're together.
And it's been completely easy.
Yeah, it's easier when you move in.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that
well,
would be
with us,
stressful.
it was much more easier when we move in.
I mean,
because,
that's a big sign.
yeah, because you go back at the end of the day
Mm.
to them and you see them. That's your time together when you go home. You can put the phones to the side, and that's where it's you and them.
Come phone to the side, kettle on.
Yeah, just watch a series, watch a movie. You know what I mean?
Toby, you're so funny. Do you feel pressure from outside world that you got to maintain something with you and your girlfriend? You have to make it your girlfriend. You have to move in together. You have to buy a house together, get married, and all this. Like, do you feel that pressure?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of the finale couples, like Faye and Teddy, Millie and Liam, they all need to feel this. We have to show you that we're doing this.
And that is why I felt so sad. Not sad. I felt so. What's the word? I felt so sorry in a sense for Kaz and Tyler, because when they didn't move in, a lot of people were still putting pressure on their relationship, trying to be like, yeah, look, you two are like, you're both together and you need to stay together, and if you don't stay together, then we're gonna be angry. And
It's annoying.
like, just let them be, let us be. And it's hard. It is hard.
It must be very frustrating. Like, it would
Yeah.
piss me off. Like, what? Like, I'll move in with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or make her my girlfriend when I want. Like there's
Yeah.
no time on anything.
Don't fall to pressures of doing it. You know what I mean?
And
But
feel
when
like
you feel
have or haven't.
no, because I did it in the villa.
Right.
So I did it when I thought it was right. When I wanted to do it before we go out of the whole villa thing, because then you're not living with the person anymore. So it's up for debate. You know what I mean?
I feel like
I wouldn't like that.
I feel like both of you have proven yourselves a lot post, because I was like, are these two really gonna make it? Like,
Is that what you're thinking?
Post the show like 2-3 months in. Like,
When did you think that? Like towards the end?
No, yeah, literally
You're like-
when the show ended, I was like, I'll say like, how long are they guys gonna like our Chloe and Toby? Only because of your journey and the fact that there's a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
So I thought, is that gonna carry out outside of the show? What's gonna happen? Or
Yeah.
is Chloe gonna be fed up with that and maybe not want that again?
Yeah.
She's in the show. So I was thinking, like, is this gonna work out? I don't know, but you guys are proving everyone wrong.
Yeah.
I think you guys are proving everyone wrong. Like
Yeah,
standards,
facts.
You're just like, a lot of people had doubts, but like, no, here we are.
Yeah, I feel like
together, we're doing videos together. Like, it's you proving a lot of people wrong.
the way I was thinking is like during Love Island, no one was my girlfriend. So really and truly, I'm just gonna find the girl that's right for me. And as soon as they come my girlfriend, like that is.
And you guys are very well together.
Now this is my girlfriend. There's no shit anymore. You know what I mean? Because we're now together.
It's nice that you have that uncertainty, and then when you're with somebody, you're certain. So it just shows that you found what you found. Now, let's put Love Island to the sides, just for like, you obviously have done another show.
Yeah.
On Channel 4.
Yeah.
And you're cooking.
Yeah.
So that's all filmed and done now.
Yeah, it's done, finished.
Damn. When is it out? Do you have any idea?
They're saying hopefully May, June.
May, June.
Yeah.
So
but I feel like I'm just conquering all my like
yes, Toby, you are.
My life things on TV, which is funny. Relationship done. Cooking now completed. I've still got more left. I've got more life goals to do.
I feel like
experiences.
How did you find that show? Were you just cooking with?
It was
the aim of it?
tough.
Is it like MasterChef or something like that?
It is a way where it's like bad cooks that can't cook. We're gonna see if we can teach you to cook.
I'm a very bad cook.
I was
terrible.
I was very bad.
So did you
Very
struggle?
bad.
That's gonna be hilarious to watch. I can't lie to you.
Very bad.
I'm gonna just see you struggle.
I was
hilarious.
I was very bad. Like, but I can pick things up quick. I'm a visual learner.
Right. So I'm very visual.
Yeah. See.
I don't like it when it's like, even with a podcast, needs to be like a visual. Like,
Yeah.
I can't listen to just. I'm very visual.
So when I see someone do something, I can copy.
Yes.
I'm a copycat.
I don't like reading it.
Yeah.
And like be like,
yes.
Hold my instructions. I need to see you do it.
Yes. If I can see you do it, I can like literally just do what you did, because I can go back in my brain. And that's what everyone on the show was like. Wow, you're crazy that you don't like, because I don't take notes and stuff. I just like. I don't see
like
that, and I'm
exactly. That's why, like, even with interviews, I don't like to write stuff down and read it.
That's your way
I
of
to
like
just
doing
go
it.
off I'm
Yeah,
very visual.
But then when I start to try to do the other method of like writing down all that, I just mess up.
Collapse.
I collapse. Yeah, I'm like, what's going on?
Okay, now what's going on now?
Yeah,
I gotta read. You're dependent on this.
Yeah,
so much.
I don't like that. Yeah,
I hate that.
I like being dependent on myself.
Exactly.
See? Yes. Great
100%.
minds.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah. There was a lot of good people there that just made me laugh and all that.
So how long did it last for? Was it like 10 weeks?
It was
or like a couple weeks.
So everyone gets eliminated every single episode.
Oh, okay. So let's not even talk about that. I don't want to.
We're not gonna ruin it.
But
But
we're not gonna ruin it.
it starts with 10. It starts with 10 people, and then it ends with the winner.
And did you feel like coming out of that show that you have better cooking skills?
Yes, I can cook. I can cook.
I'm dead.
I can cook. I can
You're struggling to cook still.
I can cook. I can cook. I can cook.
What can you cook? You know, I'm gonna ask you this question.
Oh,
Just
I
give me
what
one
can I cook?
dish.
Oh.
Just one dish.
You know what? I said it on Capital Extra the other day. Like I can make turbot and all that, and they were like, "What is that? Like, what is that?
What's that?"
It's a fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love fish.
Yeah.
Fish
So it's like a
is big
fancy
thing for
fish, innit? So I can make that with like some nice puree and vinaigrette. So you're making it all, and you make it all from scratch. So like, no, they're not. This is scratch. So like, you've got the fish. You cut the fish. Take the bones out of the fish.
taking a bone out?
yes, with tweezers.
God forbid.
with tweezers, I pick the bones out of the fish. Like, this is what I'm learning. I've learned.
I mean, it's good that you know
Yeah,
that now. To be
it's
honest
mad.
with you, because ain't nobody got time to be doing that.
Like,
So-
I'm not even using all-purpose seasoning. I'm making my own seasoning.
Oh,
like chopping the
wow.
chilies.
That's good, man.
Great. Like, it's mad. It's mad.
You didn't feel any pressure. Okay, I'm gonna go on the show. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I might fold.
No, that's the whole point.
Fair enough.
It's just the whole point.
Dumb question.
Yeah,
it is the whole point.
It's like literally,
I get
we're
nervous.
gonna throw you in the deep end, like try cook.
I guess that eliminates the pressure that you're not trying to be amazing with your cooking. You're meant to be dumb or crap or shit with it.
I'm competitive, so I'm like, I need to win. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
even
you
if
know you
Villa
want
that
Love
whole-
Island, so it worked out for you there, bro. You went to the finale, so that definitely worked for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Obviously, you know what happens, but I feel like you might be a breakout on that show.
You think?
I just think because it was just going to be a mess.
It is jokes.
It's your. I feel like you're very less. You're not forced on the show.
Yeah, it's a different dynamic as well with different people, other celebs.
It's not a
which
dating
is, like
show,
crazy.
'cause
Yeah,
you don't need to be doing.
yeah. So I don't have to like. But to be fair, people like the way I'm like all like messed up with the dating scene. But I've accomplished that now. So now you guys can see me messed up somewhere else.
Accomplished it. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see you messed up doing cooking and stuff like that.
Yeah. As I said before, I would love a show with me and Chloe, like just following us around doing stuff. That would be funny, man.
I feel like you should definitely pitch that to somebody. Maybe start it on YouTube.
Yeah, and just keep
vlogging
going
around. I
Yeah.
feel like you two must be pretty busy. Like, have you found it difficult maneuvering with sponsors?
No.
With how all of that world has. I mean, of course, you came pretty well on the show, so
Yeah.
it comes quite easy. But have you felt like there's a lot you need to do or live up to?
The first couple of weeks it was like decision making.
Right.
As you can see from the show, me and decision making don't go well together.
Not at all.
I'm very like I can't make my mind up.
But you do come out on top.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like from what we've seen, you come out on top.
Yeah. But I'm still scared of making decisions. Right. That's something that's stuck by me. I don't like saying no, or I don't like saying yes, definite, because I don't like to either disappoint or pick the wrong option.
Right, because we don't see this.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing. That's why I want to ask Love Island is we only see your journeys. Then we see you with an agency.
Yeah.
Then we see you with, getting the deals and stuff. But nobody really shows, or we don't know what the process is for you guys. What, choices you want to make.
Yeah.
What choices you don't want to make. The
Yeah.
struggle of it. Be good doing game shows as well.
Game shows. What do you mean? Doing them or?
Yeah, just at a game show. Just like participate.
I have got a game show coming up. I did
amazing.
I did one. Catch Point.
Nice.
Celebrity Catch Point. We have to catch balls and answer questions.
Yeah, that's right.
I did it with Chloe, which is even better as well, which is hilarious.
I feel like Chloe must have been struggling. Was she struggling?
We're trying to answer questions, and I've got Chloe trying to catch balls, and it's
At
like
the same time.
go over there. She runs over. She's running, and
This is what we want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see both of you do stuff like that. I feel like you guys are funny. It was your birthday last week as well.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
What did you do?
God. Okay, cool. On my birthday, Chloe got the big surprises, all the presents. I was like, oh my gosh, gassed. And then we tried to go out, but it was tube strike, so we're stuck in traffic for 3 hours.
The whole tube was off.
Yeah. So tried to come in London to do life-size Monopoly. Didn't work.
Why didn't it work? Because you were late.
We were so late.
Life-size Monopoly. How do you play that? As in you're jumping across the board.
Yeah, I think it's just you're just jumping across the
That
board.
shit's funny.
But that's such a me and Chloe thing to do, you know what I mean? So it's like we like doing.
Are
that
you playing
stuff.
with a group of people?
I think it was, yeah.
Mad. I did actually get you something for your birthday.
No,
Yes, I did.
No, you're gassing.
I mean, I might
You're
have just got
gassing.
it right now. Like before, you saw me walking from Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
So of course, I just got. I don't know what to get you.
You got me
I
something.
don't know
Oh,
what
that's.
to get you. So I just bought you just some food.
No,
I had no
oh.
idea. I was like, let me just.
I love these as well.
Like
You got more? No.
and
We'll share them. We'll share them.
And you can share it with
What's
the
more?
sound engineer guys behind us as well. Like I was just like, I don't know what to get you. So let me just get you some sweets.
Thank
and
you,
chocolates.
man.
Very last minute.
But
I
didn't
hope you had a
expect
good
it.
birthday.
Thank you, man.
How old are you now?
23.
23.
Still like people still say you're young and yeah.
Damn. So you were like 22 on the show.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. You were very young.
Yeah.
Damn. That's good that you're on this position at a very young age. You started watching Love Island season 6.
Me?
Yeah.
No, wait, 1.
Ah.
Yeah.
1.
You know what? I was in school, 16. I was in school at 16. I was like, I'm gonna go on this show.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I said to my teacher, I'm gonna go on this show.
Wow.
Like, I used to chat to her like used to chat to her and I'm like, oh, see what Terry did to Marlon. All of this, all of that.
That season was lit.
I was like,
when I started watching it, season 2.
oh, is that season 2?
Yeah.
And just season 1, Hannah and.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah,
I watched naming names. I don't know anyone.
I watched that. I watched that one, season 1.
Like,
I watched that one. But then it started booming season 2 innit? And that's when we could start chatting to it, teachers and all that. And I was like, when I get to like 21, I'm gonna go on the show.
And that's what you're saying to people.
Yeah.
Manifestation, boy.
Yeah. The power of the tongue's mad.
Mad. Like,
Yeah.
as in, you came second on the show. That's huge.
Yeah.
And they say that the couples that come second always do very well.
Yeah, that's what everyone kept on saying to me after coming out.
Like that, you have that luck.
Yeah.
Or become seconds. Well, Toby, thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
This has been a very long podcast interview. I'm here for it.
I like it.
These lads,
I can carry on.
Huh?
But you're just trying to shut it down. Damn.
I'm dead.
Damn. Damn.
You definitely. I mean, I can carry on. I feel like we get on very well. We're both visual.
Yeah.
That part I thought was very interesting.
That's
Because
sick.
that's how I am in life. Like I'm very fucking visual. It's insane.
Same.
I don't know if I have dyslexia.
No, you don't have dyslexia.
I don't know why I always think
You're ahead of the curve.
because I'd be maybe
You're ahead of the curve.
because I'd be pronouncing words wrong as well.
Yeah, same.
And just like random stuff that I'd just be doing extremely wrong. And I just feel like maybe
Yeah, but you're very well spoken. Me with speaking is very like.
I think you've
fuck up
spoken
half
very
the time.
well in this podcast.
Yeah, but I've messed up half the time. That's even like the problem sometimes.
You get nervous.
Not nervous, like
You
just
don't get
sometimes.
nervous at all. I'm trying to. I keep asking this question. But you don't get nervous at all.
No.
Damn, that's a very good
I
trait.
feel like I just sometimes just fumble it because I don't know what I want to say.
I feel like I don't know why it is, but I'm just very visual.
Do you get nervous?
I do a little.
Do you?
I don't know, because like interviewing you, for example, I'm not nervous about it at all.
What,
Like, I'm not intimidated.
Okay, when have you ever been intimidated?
Maybe I was young and stuff like that, but I feel like
Young.
as I've gotten older, I just feel like my confidence comes from not caring.
See, that's the same thing with me now. I think I had a big problem with girls when I was younger, by the way.
Right.
Like massive problem. Like I used to be nervous. Couldn't chat to them. I used to just sweat out, and I'll be like in school when a girl used to chat to me, I'll be like, like I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Sweaty
how to,
palms and that.
Yeah.
Dust bear.
I don't know how to chat to her. I don't know what to do. Hit my 18th birthday, and I was like, you know what? I can't carry on in life like this. Like, fuck all the girls. Like, I had that my mindset in my head.
That's
like,
the confidence
I don't care what you guys think of me anymore. Like, because I used to always think of, I'm just all good for the girls. I'm just so nice for the girls. And then I don't care anymore. And that's when I could finally start chatting to girls out and start chatting to girls and just like be myself.
It helps in every department, whether it's chatting to a girl or
Yeah.
like work-wise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You don't care what someone thinks at any point. You just don't care.
Yeah, I think it's just growing up.
Because I have a stutter as well.
Yeah.
So there's certain words I actually can't pronounce. So the fact that I haven't stuttered at all in this podcast is insane. But sometimes I'm really struggling with like what.
Yeah.
Like with my R's, I can't pronounce them, and I find it so annoying. So that is where I feel like confidence kind of damaged me as well. Was when I was like,
Yeah, but
if I'm doing up speeches and I'm fighting on my English, just to get this word out.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. But I'm glad you came on the podcast.
Thank you for having me, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for the gifts.
Gracing your presence. And this is all for you to enjoy. The way I had bought this from Sainsbury's and I just saw you walking down and I was holding the bag, I was thinking, shit, it's already here. Hope you didn't ask me what's in the bag. But thanks for coming. Legend, Toby. Which camera did I look at? This one. There we go. That's my camera. Sorry. Yeah. But Legend, Toby on the show. Thanks for gracing me with your presence on the Murad Morali podcast. Daily and consistent, guys. Inject it. And hopefully we'll be seeing Chloe soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Because I feel like she's an absolute legend as well. And I absolutely love her. And I think that, Toby's just many more things will come your way, God willing.
Who'd you like better, me or Chloe? Oh.
Can I do ip dip do?
The way that he's stopping and having to think about it means that he doesn't want to hurt my feelings right now. So it means he likes Chloe more.
That's actually it's a very
He
good
likes
question.
Chloe more.
Huh?
Damn.
I do like Chloe. That's not lie. No, but actually, that's a very good question because I feel like you both are very different. I don't know because I thought that you were great on the show. And I thought that she was great on the show.
Yeah.
But you must have... There's always an option that somebody must... I feel like I might have to come... let me just say you for now. And then when Chloe's on...
just did it so you
Chloe's
made
on,
you
I'll just
feel
say
better.
Chloe. Happy days.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like both of you are great, so... But thanks for coming on.
Wait, can we finish it with... Can we finish the podcast with... Kaz, can we?
Yes, we can, baby. Yes, we can, baby. Kaz, I know you're watching this and you'll be on this couch as well soon. Do you understand? Like, not you saying Kaz, can we? Yes, we can. I wish I had one for you now. But I don't have this.
You didn't like me enough.
What can I say?
You didn't like me enough.
I didn't like you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to say it to your face that I didn't.
Yeah.
For the first couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I love you. I feel like you're good at the show.
Oh.
No, I can't. Toby, like...
No, it's
Let me not
forced.
even do it.
It's too forced. We'll just stick with Kaz, can we?
Yes, we can, baby. Yeah. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Damn, you guys just sit there. You guys can be bored.
No, it was interesting. It was funny.
I just winged all of that.